You know, that's always an interesting item when you get that early, because it's like, when do I walk that over and drop it off? Do I stick to my normal route, or do I take a little side stroll on over to the witch's hut?
This is what I want to see. I want to see mushroom to shovel to book to something awesome on a tablet. There we go. All right, so we are
Kanzi unseen?
off.
All right, let's see what we got going. We got bombs. All right, so we won't be seeing much bomb farming in the escape situation, so that's kind of nice for both our players. We're going to be seeing some sub-6-minute escapes. I can only hope.
No, with these guys. Oh, early check. Crystal 6 at Tower of Hera, Crystal at Desert Palace, and Eastern is a pendant.
Yeah, the red pendant, so... what's to be said about early routing in this game, then? What happens if our players get the bow? You think they'll make a play on Eastern Palace despite it being a pendant?
I would think, particularly in this version of the logic, I would think that they would, because the bow basically tells you, if you get it that early, Willard, you're a witch. We found a witch. May we burn him?
Oh my gosh. No comment. No comment. We got the D. Wow, that's crazy. Alrighty, so I wonder when these players are going to make a play at Pendant Eastern then.
And in this version of the logic, Willard, I think that it would be very wise for them to do it, because this version of the logic, it was biased towards an item that opens up another location leading to another item in that place. So I'd make a beeline for Sahasrahla and Eastern Palace. After, of course, you're still going to do the normal clear, though. You're still going to clear Kakariko, and you're still going to go to Mini Moldorm Cave.
That's kind of one of the things I like. I love current logic, no doubt, because it's more random and more wacky. But I do like the predictability of the older version, because it allows your brain to kind of work a little bit better, a little quicker. Well, not quicker, but that stuff has to be in locations. There's no maybe there's a thing here. It's like, when you start running out of locations, well, this has to be something. Otherwise, I have to do Agate Tower. So, and you kind of see a resurgence of that in the current logic now that they took out all the light world light cones, like in Agate Tower and Eastern Palace and Death Mountain. Now we're kind of back to that whole, well, if I get the lantern early, then I kind of have an idea, blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of fun going back to that, because it's all a mind game. It's all math. You guys like math? Or are you more of a science guy? Or singing and dancing guy like me?
Well, I started off as a singing and dancing guy. I got a degree in psychology and criminal justice, and then became a lawyer. So I'm definitely not a math guy.
Wow, you're everyday a Renaissance man.
No math.
Oh, no math. Okay, well, never mind.
No math.
All right, we're seeing, wow, Mirror Shield from Zelda.
Yeah, hashtag things in Zelda's chest.
Yeah. I mean, you could use that riot shield to kind of defend against the ball and chain dude. No doubt.
Yeah, without a doubt. And the other nice thing about having the mirror shield is in the event that we get a trolley seed here, and you got to go through Laser Room and Turtle Rock. That's really nice to have.
Yeah, especially if you don't, for whatever reason, it's not going to happen. But for whatever reason, you don't have the boots or some sort of safety plus extra magic. Because laser skip's not too hard, he says.
By the way, shout outs to our subscriber, Dark Blood Scarlet, just subscribed to Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, subscriber hype.
So, and I'm already ready for GDQ. When's that start? Isn't that next month? Or this month?
July 2nd.
July 2nd. Okay, I'll make sure to be home for that. The problem is whenever GDQ is around, I never stream, because I'm I'm just going to host GDQ and then do other stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's I can't compete with that, nor do I want.
No, not at all.
And it's a good cause, so of course
it really is.
People to see that. Have you guys been watching? Anybody been watching Zeldathon? Zeldathon's on right now. That's always a hoot, especially if you guys I don't know. I'm guessing you guys like Zelda, so there's more Zelda over there too.
Heard you like Zelda, so we're streaming Zelda while people are streaming Zelda, so you can watch Zelda while you watch Zelda.
Thanks, Exhibit. May I have another? When are you gonna fix up my car? Alright, what else have we got going on in Escape? There was a scene the other day where we had Hammer earlier, which was pretty awesome. Not seeing that this time. The one thing I love to see is when you get Titan mitts in the bomb wall at the end of Escape.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think my favorite was when they had all 3 shields all in a row and the 3 chests in Escape. That was awesome.
That one's awesome. Or it's like, I think it was in the group stages, there was the big key and 2 swords in Rando Room.
Alright, let's see what we got here. We got, $20, piece of fart, and the burrito.
Now, Ryu, it seems as if you're intentionally saying fart every time. Or it just might be my hearing, you know, I have bad
I think it's your hearing, Will.
Okay.
I'm relatively certain it's your hearing. Remember when I said it was a drama and vocal performance double major? I know how to enunciate.
Okay. All right. I mean, I took vocal prod as well, you know, whatever. But I didn't take a class on hearing, so is there a hearing class? Is that a thing? No, that's not a thing.
Sight singing in your training, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Man, more bombs. Dark Magician, where are you?
And I was surprised to see Pikapals skip that 8 count bomb drop. Why is that always hard to say? But doesn't matter. Got some extras.
So now we'll see if we're going to have any type of indication whether or not Aghanim is required here for the Lumberjack. What you want to see on the Lumberjack? What could be really trolly to be on Lumberjack?
Well, a fetch quest item, of course. Any of the 3, powder, shovel, mushroom.
You know what else could be really trolly?
What?
A medallion. Or the book. The book is pretty trolly too, because you don't know if you're going to need them or not.
Well, with Desert Palace being a crystal, that immediately tells me that it could be useful, but until I get the boots, I have no reason to even consider that. Well, they also need an actual way to get into Agate Tower, but yeah, book is... that's a nasty one.
Yeah.
Yo, grabbing some spare change in the forest.
Yeah, real good too, because they were at a relatively low rupee count, so this gets them real close to the 100 they're going to need for Bottle Merchant.
Mm-hmm. It's always good to route that early, so you can knock that out. Never want to have to backtrack just to check single stuff like that.
EvilAsh saying, I don't need no stinking bomb upgrade.
But that gives you an extra bomb or 2, I think.
Just 1. Yeah.
But was it... Oh yeah, if it's a plus 10, it gives you 2, I think. Right? Kind of? I don't know. That little thing has been changed in the current versions of the logic. These have been changed since version 19, so... Yeah, I'm confused. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, it no longer gives you an additional bomb.
Alrighty, Kakariko Village. We've got lots of stuff.
What's
it going to be? The most convenient is usually boots, flute, and shovel. Would love to see any of those 3.
Sure. Or mitts, or moon pearl and mirror. And since we mentioned all of those, oh wow! And early, that's gotta be Kane.
On the Titans too. Oh my God! What a beautiful Blind's basement. Woo! Nelly. Guys! He said the thing. I'm so excited right now.
Good God! That was hype.
Oh, Ryu, you're hilarious. Alrighty, so what does that tell us? Well, Death Mountain is an option. That tells us that...
Oh, shovel.
Well, there's that shovel. Nice. Gosh, I don't know. These, when you get Titan, like if they get Moon Pearl as well while they're here, it's going to be so confusing. It's like, do I go to Village of Outcast now?
Too many options, man.
What do I do?
Too many options. Too much pressure.
Oh, and we got a bottle as well, so they'll be able to check a couple spots here. Now, if they just get the boots, it'd be the perfect Kakariko Village.
That's right.
Yo, wow. That's some value right there.
Yeah, that bottle merchant's not going to be staying in business for very long.
Yeah, he might need to figure out a different marketing plan. New business deal. You got any business majors in chat? Want to help him out? For exposure only, though.
That's right. That's right. We just offer opportunities. Unpaid internship. Alright, so Pikapals is advancing a slideshow right now.
Frame by frame.
And just $5 from the sick kid. Taking the poor sick kid's lunch money.
But look at all that money they got now. They almost have enough to go visit Zora. But why would you do that without the flippers as well?
That's right.
Holla holla get dollar. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, there's the moon pearl.
All right, so gonna see some boots here shortly. What are the chances they're on the racing game? Let's see.
Oh, that would be crisp. Fire shield. They won't be needing that.
No, not at all.
Man, so we have quite a few options at this point. We can do the whole South Shore. They could go into Eastern and check the hospital and check Eastern. They could go up to Death Mountain.
Yeah.
This is when it gets a little scary. Because it's like, which one's the right choice?
Yeah, they can check Death Mountain, but they can't get to the super important east side of Death Mountain. There's the fire rod!
Nice. Paying off. Yeah, they'd only be able to check 2 items. Well, 2 items to get eyes on the 3rd item while they're up there.
Right. However, particularly in this version of the logic, I think the old man has really strong items. Quite likely.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. But we're seeing a divergence. EvilAsh taking the Death Mountain tour, and Pikapals going for South Shore.
So anytime there's a route divergence, that can be a huge factor in the way the rest of this particular match goes.
Yeah. Let's see who it's going to pay off for.
Not saying it will be. You know, all the progression items could be in Eastern Palace. So.
Yeah, that beautiful double kill with the bomb. Nice.
Big love. Boom.
Oh no.
Lots of love.
A lot of love, which is good. Hearts are nice. This was looking like a very unhealthy seed. But now he's got to make the walk down to all the way over to Ice Rod. And we get a red rupee from the old man, so this might also not pay off.
Unless there's a really nice item in Spectacle Rock Cave. Pikapal's hitting the fake flippers here. He is not going to Ice Rod, so will he head to... Well, he doesn't have enough money for Zora, so it looks like he's hitting Hobo.
There's Bombos. We don't know if that's needed or not, but now we know where it is.
But knowing is half the battle.
I don't know the actual song, but that was just my little... Anyway, let's see what is in Spectacle Cave. Did we see what was on Spectacle Rock? I didn't catch it.
I don't think it was anything important. But, let's see. Flippers in Spectacle Rock Cave, and $20 from the Hobo.
Yo, that's synced up save and quit. My gosh.
That's right.
Alright, EvilAsh picking up the flippers. He's probably going to go ahead and do the South Shore all the way over. I wonder if he'll... yeah, without enough rupees.
Yeah, it looks like Pika is going to head to Eastern.
You know, flippers are nice, but they're not really... Unless Zora Ledge has something very important, it's not too bad. The routing is not hurting him too much.
No.
Flippers are nice. They're not really what these guys are looking for.
Not yet, unless... well, we know where Moon Pearl is. So, at this... hook shot would be awesome. For Zora right now. Alright, so Hazrala is holding Little Love, Lagmerang, and Little Love. So, wow.
Nothing much value yet. Alright, will Pika make the play on Eastern at this point? I mean, it's 3 items in Eastern. We have seen Armos Knights holding useful stuff quite often.
I believe that Armos is one of the highest possibility locations for a progression item.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now maybe I'm on a different version of the stats than this version of the randomizer, but regardless, he's got a pretty good chance.
Well, then this might be a really good play. If you can find... Yeah, what? Oh, did EvilAsh accidentally leave the mini Molder cave? Sometimes that door will just suck you right out.
It's not as bad as the doors created when you bomb a wall, man. You get anywhere near them and you're gone.
Alrighty. EvilAsh gonna pick up some hearts. Val's checking out the other side. So yeah, we are... This is still anyone's game, obviously. Our players are probably looking for Mirror. You know, something to get them up to East Death Mountain, maybe. Either that or just straight up boots.
Yeah, boots would be ideal right here, because since they have the Titan's mitts, they need the boots to get the Moon Pearl. So once they get that Moon Pearl, since they have the Titan's mitts, they can go to Village of Outcasts. They can do Steve's Town.
Yeah,
a lot of things open up.
And especially with the flippers, you can actually jump into the dark Lake Hylia and make your way up to the pyramid, as well as over to Catfish. So,
all right, so on the ledge at Zora, we got silvers.
Very nice item, but not what they're looking for yet. And boots on pyramid would be pretty low. I would love to see, man, if Zora gives him like the Master Sword, that would be hilarious. Or just a sword in general. Would you go do Agate Tower at that point or no?
God, that's a tough choice.
Yeah. Ooh, rough.
We know, you know, if there were a remotely decent item at Lumberjacks. Oh, wait a minute. We did have good art. What did we have at Lumberjacks?
It was the book.
We had the book. Yeah. So yeah, I probably would. Yeah.
Alrighty.
And of course, EvilAsh is going to pick up those silver arrows.
And Pikapals picked up the Cane of Burna while he was in Eastern Palace. These guys are finding good stuff, but
not a great cane.
This gotta be the other one. Alright, EvilAsh heading over to Hobo to get his nothing. What was it, a red rupee?
Yeah, something like that.
Or bombs, something like that. I think it was a red rupee. There's a lot of them in this game.
Yeah, 28 red rupees. Most common item in the game. At least for prizes.
I feel like... Ooh. Oh, okay, so Pikapals decided to skip the vanilla big chest, or vanilla big key chest on the right side, and hope that Armos was going to have the item, but instead he got the burrito.
So
I think.
Or did he get all three items though? I wasn't paying terribly much attention.
You know, he got a piece of heart, Brian,
and I thought I saw a blue rupee.
So
I thought I saw a blue rupee. You can't quote me on that one.
Was it a blue rupee or was it a blue compass? Think about it. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like EvilAsh is going to be doing the same thing. So yeah, nothing of value so far. All right, what is this seed wanting of these guys? I don't know. I can't. I don't know.
Agana's Cave?
Hey, that's a good one.
That's
usually so out of the way though when you don't have the boots. But we've been seeing that one popping up, having good stuff lately.
Right. I mean, in this version of the logic in particular, it is a very, very low percentage shot. But I don't believe either one of our runners went to Ice Rod Cave either. So we've got two low percentage spots that that may be the key to busting the seed open a little bit.
Man, I'm just waiting for one of those low percent spots to have the cape. So it's like, okay, I'll go do it. I'll go to Aga's Tower with my fighter sword. Well, they have fire rod. That helps a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is looking like boots on pyramid at this point. So unless it ends up being that right chest, but we'll see what EvilAsh ends up doing. What was in this first chest? I think it was compass.
Big key.
Oh, big key. Okay.
So,
bombs on Spectacle Rock. Got it.
So yeah, our runners are very quickly here running out of items to check, and as Adirondack Rick just pointed out in the chat, they don't even have a way to aggon him right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, their options are pretty slim.
Yeah, they are running out very fast here. It was 50 rupees. There we go. So I think those are all 3 items in Palace of Darkness. So.
Oh, okay. I love Palace of Darkness.
Eastern Palace.
Have some more scotch.
I think I will. Thank you. It just got started, man.
Okay, so they have all 3, so they didn't have to check the east side. So that's cool. Interesting that they went ahead and, if that's the case, I wonder why Pikapals went ahead and finished the dungeon. Maybe hoping that it's a pedestal required seed. You know, at this point, it could be heck, it could be anything.
Yeah, that would be nice. I still say, out of pure selfishness, I have yet to call a pedestal required seed. So
this is your day.
Maybe this is my
day.
There's the second best cane in the game right there.
Yeah, 2 items left. He has both of them. He's saying, nope, I don't want my pendant. Now, will Pikapals, I think, is working to... Oh, no, he's going to go check Agnes Cave. Here we go.
All right. Well,
and it looks like EvilAsh is probably going to do the same.
Let's see if EvilAsh goes to the right and decides to check Ice Rod Cave.
Oh my gosh, that would be perfect. It looks like it's what he's doing.
Yeah. No. Wait.
Oh. What a tease. Mushroom on the desert ledge.
Heard you like fetch quests.
Heard you like fetch quests to get fetch quests.
That's right.
Alright, so I want to see Cape in here to go get the boots on pyramid, to get the book, and then the mushroom that's on the desert ledge is going to have... mirror? Lamp?
Sure. Sounds good.
More bombs? I don't know.
All right, so Agnes Cave has a piece of art. So wow, it's looking like it's going to be Ice Rod Cave.
Wow, that is their only option at this point, right?
I think so.
I can't think of anything else.
I can't either, because we know Moon Pearl is on the library. So yeah.
Wow, what a crazy seed.
Somebody was mentioning Checkerboard Cave. They can't get to Checkerboard Cave yet. Nobody's got the flute. So.
Or a mirror.
Yep.
King's Tomb can't be getting into because you need the boots to open it up.
That's right.
Oh, Pikapal's going for Zora instead.
Yeah, he's not
gonna
gonna
get his
like
silvers.
that. Yeah.
He's gonna like it a little bit.
That's true. He's gonna like it a little bit. You're right.
Alrighty. The question is, what's it gonna be though? Is it gonna be a sword? Is it gonna be the boots? If it's the boots, then Aga Tower is not required. If it's the cape, then you'll be seeing that Aga Tower. I hope it's the cape. Not because I'm a jerk, but it's because I'm a jerk.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's that. I mean, but we all knew that already, Willard. But it's more
You guys don't want to see... I mean, it's not going to be a quick seed already. Well, you know, there's still plenty of time. The mid-game could be all, like, the freest of seeds.
True.
Alrighty.
It's just
the truth. What's it gonna be? It is...
The Butter Sword!
That's a good one, though. That's really good. Of all the things to get, that one is not the worst.
No.
If they had gotten the cape, it would have been hilarious. But Butter Sword is really nice. That makes it super free. The easiest of Aga Tower.
Doesn't even matter that that they've got the fire rod. Who cares about the fire rod when I got
Right,
the hot
exactly. Alrighty, well, at this point, EvilAsh is, for the most part, taking a small lead here. Just by having slightly better routing, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean,
There's still plenty of rando left. And who knows, if Pedestal ends up being required, then Pikapals will take that lead back.
that's entirely true.
So yeah, we still need to find the boots. We have no idea where these could be. Or maybe not. We don't even know if Book will be required. They could get Flute and Mirror, and then they could just get to the back entrance of Desert Palace.
Yeah, but boots will be required because Moon Pearl's on the library shelf.
Oh, I said we don't know if Book's going to be required.
Oh, books. I thought you said boots. Now I'm the one who needs to get his hearing checked. It's because of my age.
It's okay. You're not that old. You're never too old to play Zelda.
That's right.
Alrighty. Man, I wish we had current logic Agate Tower.
Then they'd have to be doing it in the dark.
Oh yeah, that's true. Which would be impossible by the game's logic, so... I was mostly just talking about the blue balls.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're a great addition. Everybody loves it. Every time I see a race, someone does a .com and it says, "Man, I'm so glad they brought blue balls back. It's my favorite thing."
Of course.
True story. I would never lie to you guys.
No.
Never.
Not at all.
Not once.
Blue
not
balls are
twice.
awesome.
Never thrice.
So, another subscriber hype. Shout out to Judy, I don't know you, which is a great name for subscribe.
Judy! Sub hype! Thank you guys so much.
All right, and yeah, so it's Agate Tower. There's not much to really say about it.
Okay, so other options. We could see the hook shot on Pyramid. Oh wait, no, we can't. It has to be the boots. There's nothing else it could be. I take it back because they still don't have the Moon Pearl. It has to be the boots.
Well, no, you're right, Will. It could be Hookshot, because if they get Hookshot, that will open up east side of White World Death Mountain.
Okay, yeah.
So,
see, I was thinking of Hookshot to get to over the broken bridge in Dark Pearl, but I was like, oh wait, they don't have the Moon Pearl.
okay.
But yeah, that's true. Hookshot would be low. No, I want that. Boots would be too easy.
That's right. Why do we want this to be easy?
Yeah.
The chat doesn't want easy.
I want to be entertained.
Are you not entertained?
Only slightly. Actually, no, I'm pretty entertained.
I'm always entertained watching a good rando race, particularly when you're in the top 8 of the tournament. Yeah, you got to be entertained. And speaking of being entertained, if you are entertained, and we know that you are, you need to follow these runners here on Twitch. You need to follow Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2.
Mm-hmm. You need to follow Phantom Ryu so you can listen to this voice all the time.
You should also follow Willa J. Bradley because of his just absolutely dashing good looks. Okay, we have got green pendant in Mire and blue pendant in Turtle Rock.
So that means Pedestal's not going to be an option.
Nah.
And there are those boots.
All right, everybody, it's time to form the posse and burn Willard at the stake here. No.
Come on, now that was an easy one.
Yeah, I know.
That wasn't easy. The bow and escape. You can give me that one, or not escape, the secret passage. Boots on Pyramid that happens all the time. Oh, looks EvilAsh is gonna go check that King's Tomb, which is a really good play. Get that out of the way.
Sure.
Hey. Have a little trouble popping it open. These ghosts are kind of a nuisance.
Yeah, there's a very limited area on the sprite for that tomb that you can actually bog into it and have it work.
My favorite is using spin speed to open it up.
Yeah. Those advanced strats for you youngins who have the skills and reflexes. So now you got to believe EvilAsh is heading over to lumberjacks to pick up some literacy. Oh wait, Malk Rocks first.
Ooh,
Well,
there's a fetch quest. Magic powder.
That's your favorite item, isn't it?
I love the powder.
I know.
It's my favorite safety.
We've had a talk about your obsession with the powder before during commentary.
Can we not here, not right now? Can we talk about this later, okay?
Okay, all right.
All right, thank you.
Just be careful, or else we're gonna have to stage an intervention, Will.
I feel like we already need to. About this topic obsession here. This rando obsession.
That's right. We're all sick. Sick, I tell you. Get to the powder! I love you, chat, sometimes.
Chowder. Okay, I'm referring to powder as clam chowder from now on. Because New England clam chowder is delicious, by the way. But
Those
that's...
of you
I
who eat seafood.
Can you not?
No.
Oh no. Allergic?
Yeah.
Oh man. That sucks for you.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so EvilAsh is going to be picking up the moon pearl here. You got to think, considering where he is, he's going to run up and head straight into Village of Outcasts.
A really good play. Now the question is, will they be making a play on Thievestown without the hammer? That's
very common to do.
That's the real, yeah, it's the real gamble. I mean, it is just one item. Can someone do like a resprite of the powder, just so it looks like a bowl of clam chowder soup? I'd love you forever. I'll pay you.
How are you going to be tossing clam chowder on enemies and turning them into something else?
I don't know. It's randomizer. It's fitting, okay? It makes sense.
Powerful chowder right there.
Chowder. All right, we got nothing from the chess game. I think it was like Red Rupee. Now, EvilAsh. Okay, just opening up the front gate. They do that often.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pikapals catching up because they did not check King's Tomb, so they actually saved a little bit of time. Now the question is, you think it would have been a good idea? I'm curious if going back to Desert Palace might have been a good idea as well, because there's still the 2 items there and the mushroom on the ledge, and they have the means to complete it, and it is a crystal dungeon.
But here they have 2 crystal dungeons that they can do right now in Thieves Town and Skull Woods.
No, that's stupid. I'm just kidding. It's not stupid, is it?
But it does appear that they are going to do some of the Dark World routing here, but won't be able to do much of it without the mirror.
True. Little bits and pieces. Yeah. We saw Pikapals go back into the chess game to use that little fancy glitch where you always get that 100 rupees every time.
Right.
Which is a good play, because he still probably should have done it one more time, because then he'll have plenty of money to do chess game, or digging game and pod, but it do.
Alright, so Old Stumpy got a piece of heart. We're not finding,
Desert Palace is looking pretty good.
So is Thieves Town and Skull Woods. Maybe that's just stupid, but
Skull Woods would be good, but at the same time, like, if you do Skull Woods, you wanna do that when you have the mirror, so you can also check that pedestal if need be.
so you can give the chat what they want, some pedestal hype.
Oh man, EvilAsh getting trolled so hard, he needs to be careful.
Yeah. This is what I'm glad we don't have sound, so I don't have to hear the beep 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 beep.
Oh, of the heart, not of EvilAsh swearing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
All right, and wow, that was the lamest of hype caves.
here I was trying to get hype, and I got nothing.
Yeah, all of that
I'm
anticipation.
actually unhyped now, which is the worst kind of hype.
That's right. D-hype cave. Best hype fail ever.
Okay, EvilAsh. What you cooking?
You smell what the rock is cooking? Sorry.
Is it chowder?
It's chowder, that's right, it's chowder!
I can't think of anything else now. That's all I want.
It's chowder.
Man, that's the thing, is when you don't have the flute, but this might be a fluteless seed since Meyer is a pendant dungeon.
That's right. It is not required whatsoever.
Oh man, and with T-Rock not being required, like, all they need is the hammer and the hookshot. And I guess the mirror. Hammer, hookshot, mirror, and I guess the lantern if they really want it. But
we'll say this, the odds of this being a pedestal required seed are pretty slim at this point.
yeah, can't imagine. Because of course you need hammer to get into T-Rock. You need the flute to get into Meyer. What else?
Ice rod for T-Rock.
Yeah.
And
I mean, mirror could
medallion. The two medallion dungeons are.
Can mirror be there? I don't know.
No. Technically, I think.
Hookshot can be in the pedestal. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Pikapals making a play on Desert Palace. Let's see if my wild guesses are paying off. Will pay off.
That would be incredibly trolly if the mirror were on the pedestal.
I don't even know what the text says.
I don't either.
I mean, we've seen what have we seen? We've seen Bombos, we've seen Fire Rod, we've seen Flute. We've seen... I think in one of my tourney races I had Tempered Sword there. So that was cool. Didn't get it, obviously, but...
And I think Hookshot could technically be on the pedestal, too.
We're just trying to get your guys' hopes up so we can dash it all away.
That's our job.
To piss everyone off.
It's called building the hype. You've watched, sports games in the past before, and
Speaking of Hookshot, it's in Desert Palace.
Hey!
Wow. Remember that thing I said earlier? That's why Light World dungeons are good. Light World dungeons are always good in this version. Yeah, Hookshot, that opens up a lot.
East Side Death Mountain, here we come, and Hookshot Cave. Because we got Titans, Hookshot, and Moon Pearl.
The only thing that's going to be confusing for routing is the fact that they don't have the mirror, so they either have to commit... The routing's got to be weird, because they got to go all the way around up to Hera, then do all that wacky stuff like that.
But, even if they do screw it up, they can save and quit and go back to Mountain Cave in the Light World.
Right, true.
So...
They've got options. Alrighty, so this actually this gives Pikapals a bit of a lead. Though EvilAsh, both of them will be picking up their first crystal here in a second.
Yep.
Pretty good fight against Mothula. Now, I haven't seen all the items in Skullwoods, but we have seen all the items in Desert Palace.
The plot thickens.
What's it gonna be?
So Ash gonna be heading back in here. Clearly he did not get both of the items in Skull Woods.
Yeah, and that chest there is kind of annoying, especially when you don't have the mirror.
Yeah.
The question is it gonna be another small key? Because 9 times out of 10 it's a small key.
No!
Oh, it's Pizza Hut. Slightly better. Now you gotta walk your way all the way back.
Mumble, complain, groan.
You having a moment for you? Do we need a...
Well, no, when you're walking back without the mirror like that.
I thought you were physically having an issue right now.
Absolutely not. I am fantastic.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure. Yo, let's go. The sync. Oh, nice. Nice. My animal fight from Pikapals.
Sniped.
Alrighty, so hookshot in hand. Can't imagine why Pikapals would go anywhere else but straight up to Death Mountain. Question is, when is he going to run over that mushroom at all anytime soon?
Yeah, neither of our... oh, wait. Yeah, he just picked it up. That's right. Okay.
Man, I would love to get a seed where Meyer and T-Rock are both pendants. Like, that's like a dream come true. Because there's like, wow, that's so many items I don't have to have. The only thing is when it comes down to like, well, I only need one item and I have... like, imagine if like Trinex had like the mirror or something stupid like that. The chances of that are like slimmer than the pedestal having a required item, but still.
Right.
Would be funny. Kind of. And there's the power glove.
It's so bad.
Maybe he can have the Titan Mitts on one hand and the power glove on the other hand.
Yeah, but
So
then
they
one
can
hand's
just-
the one hand's just so much stronger than the other, and that just everybody's off balance, and yeah.
Oh, there's the mirror and the hammer. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Are we... That's go mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's we're in there. Pikapals is in go mode. 42 minutes in.
I had to think about that for a second. I was
I know,
like,
right?
he's like, no ice rod, no medallions, no flute, but still go mode.
Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. That's... I feel like that's a record in this tourney, maybe? I don't know, are we gonna see... Are we gonna see a new tourney record? Are they finally gonna beat Ben's record of, what was it, like a 119 in the pools stage of the game? Wow.
119? I thought it was 109, but no, I think you're right. I think it is 119. Oh no, Ash has the record with 109.
Ash has... Oh yeah, that was in his first race against me. Excuse me, sorry.
It's all right. I've been fired so many times for saying the wrong thing already. They'll invite you back.
Okay, you guys, are we cool? It's okay if I make... Is it okay that I'm human? I ain't no robot.
So there was Ether in Steve's Town, which
It's not a...
you know, in any other seed might have been okay, but
Yeah, the question is when... I mean, I can't... Desert Palace being a crystal would easily send me there pretty quickly, and it's one of those things where as soon as you got the book, then you look at all your items, you're like, I have the means to do stuff. This just opened up Desert Palace. I should probably do that. But then at the same time, when you get Titan Mitts so early, like, you have pretty much all the Dark World to check.
right.
So it's kind of rough if you think about it.
Yeah, there's this cognitive dissonance of, I've not done anything yet. How can I possibly be in go mode?
Alright, but... And especially with Buttersword in hand. Now, we still only have the green tunic.
Yeah.
So health is still probably going to be an issue. I mean, that's 8... That is an 8-heart hug from Ganon.
Right.
And they only have... Well, Pikapals only has 9 hearts.
9.
Both of them only have 9 hearts, so...
But hey, Ganon hugs are the best hugs.
Mm-hmm. I always make sure to get one at least once in every race.
Of course.
It's like getting hugged by a bear. Or a large blue pig that stands up.
Yeah. It spins a trident. Yeah. So Pika is in go mode, and it looks like he is heading for Skullwoods and Swamp Palace. That'd have to be my guess.
Skullwoods and Thieves Palace?
My God, I am fired. A man-bear pig. That's a good one.
It's like half man, half bear pig. No, that's not right. It's like...
I'm totally cereal.
Oh, that stupid skull. Man. Alright, EvilAsh is going to be... Looks like, yeah, I'm going to be checking that north side, or maybe just checking that spot right there. Without the cape, though. A little bit of a weird choice. Heading over to Catfish, though. I mean, these are good routing options, so I can't say anything. But yeah, it's just that play on Desert Palace. That's why I still think in this version of the logic, Light World dungeons take precedence. Blame the Titan Mids.
It's all their fault. Darn gold fingers.
See, this is why I like progressive gloves. You avoid moments like this, because the thing is, had they not gotten the Titan Mids, then they would have gone to Desert... No, they couldn't have finished it because they needed the gloves. So you would have had to have gotten the hook shot, gone up to East Death Mountain to get the Power Glove, to go back to Desert Palace. Huh. Oh, game, you wacky. Yo, God Pixel from Pikapals. Pixel Pals.
Impressive. EvilAsh just finding a heart container at Catfish. I mean, we all love the Catfish, but he's so far out of the way.
Yeah, especially if you already did Zora.
Yeah. And you don't have the mirror to do them back to back.
True.
Or you don't have the mirror to do them back to back. Now
the thing is, Pikapals having both butter and silvers, he literally has no reason to check any other chest except to get the big key whenever it's required.
Yep.
So, yeah. Now imagine if instead of getting butter, they got like the Master Sword.
Yeah,
and if you get into go mode early, then you're checking less chests, but then you end up possibly getting to Ganon with just the Master Sword.
Which is just not fun, no matter how good you are. Nobody likes to do that.
Mm-mm. And at the same time, if either of these players had gone to Ice Rod Cave before checking Zora, and neither of them getting silvers, so there's so many ways that the randomizer can just completely change how you play the game.
Right.
That's why it's so fun, right, guys?
And that's what makes it a good spectator event as well, is because it's so different every time. It's different yet so familiar. So Pika's going to be taken out blind here, and so the newest version, the latest versions of the logic have much better variety of blind puns. So.
Blind puns in general.
So, yes, we're just sitting here thinking, we know where everything is. It's just a matter of when EvilAsh will decide to.
And he has the hookshot now, so he'll probably finish Desert Palace and then go check that immediately. So he's gonna be behind, but he'll be getting into go mode pretty quickly, assuming he follows that same. And he's already done Skullwoods and Thieves Town. Yeah, I don't know. There's still time left. I mean, Pikapals has a huge lead at this point, but it only takes a few. Execution can play a big part.
Right.
I mean, we've seen what was it? One of ACM LM's races where, or I don't know, someone got like a really good item early, but then just little by little, just cutting the gap closer and closer, just with slightly more optimal execution.
Yep. That happened earlier today as well. Yeah, Mike the V and Christos Owen. One player had a lead. Now it wasn't a huge lead, but one player had a lead, and just little by little, here and there, the other person caught up.
I mean, I always think of, I think it was in the pools, in the group stages, with Dan versus Andy, was another great example of just Andy with better execution, just slowly pulling ahead and then taking it. Yo, shouts to both of them. Yo, shouts to all the runners. You guys are awesome. I've learned so much just from watching this tournament and watching everyone play.
Yeah, I actually got to the point where I don't suck by watching everyone play. I'm still not
hey, that's
good.
That's a good quality to have.
Yeah, I'm still not good, but I don't completely stink.
You can keep up. Now, are you at the stage where you can get consistent sub 2? Because that's like the first trial.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there. I got a 139 the other day, so...
$65 million years. Is that a Chrono Trigger reference?
Possibly.
Alright, Pikapals is gonna go check the pedestal. I'm just kidding. Alright, cool. EvilAsh is gonna be checking that East Death Mountain and doing Hera, so perfect. Perfect. So he's only gonna end up being a dungeon behind.
And with, as you were mentioning earlier, you know, both of our runners only have the green mail, so...
Yeah, a lot can happen. And how many bottles do we have? I think we just have the green one, right?
We just have the one.
Yeah, nice thing about... Ooh, okay, Pikapals needs to be careful. Those guys do a lot of damage.
Yeah. Lots of overworld enemies seem to do damage that might not be proportional to their size or...
Yo, can we talk about that crab? That two-hearted crab?
Yeah, seriously.
He messed me up even when I was a kid. I was so confused. Like, why is he so strong, Mom? It's like, well, it's because you suck at this game. Just get better. And then I did.
Mother was savage.
Alright, EvilAsh is going to be tossing some bombs and then picking up his mirror and hammer. Doesn't even need to check anything else, but gonna go ahead and do it anyway. EvilAsh, you thinking? What you thinking about?
I think he's probably trying to figure out, like we were at this point with Pikapals. It's like, he's in go mode. Yeah, actually, I think he is in go mode.
Like, wait, no. What? Hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally watching him have, like, just going through his mind, like, yeah?
Yeah.
I wonder if he was thinking about maybe doing... Because you see this sometimes, like, if you get in go mode before touching Hera, like, sometimes players will do that right before G-Tower. But of course, he's already up here, so you might as well do it.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, particularly in a seed where Turtle Rock is not required, a lot of people would want to save that for the end, but like you said, you're up here already, so why wouldn't you?
Exactly. Man, I love being in go mode when Swamp Palace and Ice Palace are both crystals.
Oh yeah.
You can just zoom right through all of them, and it's, oh man, it's so satisfying.
Because when you're in go mode and you have to do those 2 dungeons, you can open a grand total of 1 chest between the 2 of them.
It's a magical thing.
It really is. Chat's still talking about Clamp Chowder in the chat, so...
It's all the rage. Can we get a Clamp Chowder emote, please? I mean, it's still new, but... Okay, well, let's let it brew for a little bit. Let it boil down.
Let the chowder thicken up a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Dang it, now I want some chowder.
So yeah, you can see now with Pikapals. I mean, he's been in this dungeon for what, 40 seconds, maybe 45, and he's almost to Argus.
Man, just goes to show you. But yeah, these players still have to do pod, which pod's kind of an annoying dungeon. Honestly, I think in this version, the big key being in the dark maze is usually a good option. But the thing is, we don't have lanterns, so these players are going to have to do it in the dark, which is not hard for these players.
Yeah.
To finish. It's still not ideal, but you know, that could be just one of those minor execution things, and Pikapals needs to be careful. Only half a heart left.
Dying to Argus isn't as bad as dying to Cold Stare, but it's still annoying.
Still not good. Yeah. Spin to win.
You want to do. But generally, you know, not dying is pretty much a good strategy for whatever game you're playing.
Mm-hmm. It's usually good when I go by. I have to read the player's guides, you know, to get that kind of info, but, you know, it's usually a good one to go by.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Mad Mike 17420 for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Sub hype.
Mad Mike. Sub hype. Eat fresh. There's a Smash Bros stream that always says that. It's really cringy, but I laugh every time. It's the good kind of cringe. Yeah, here we see. I mean, EvilAsh is just right behind him. And I feel like I got to give it to EvilAsh to have slightly better execution, and that's why he's the #1 seed, right?
Yeah, I would agree that EvilAsh has a slight edge in execution, but you can't take anything away from Pikapals. He's no slouch.
Both players are playing phenomenally.
There's a reason that these guys are in the top 8 of the tournament. Lord Monty just subscribed 2 months in a row. More sub hype. You gotta love it.
You gotta eat rallies. Man, I guess I'm hungry. I just keep talking about food.
Yeah, you really are hungry, man.
I had some leftover quiche. It was delish. It's sorry. I'll stop. I'm just.
My wife makes an amazing quiche Lorraine. Okay, sorry, you got me. You got me talking about food.
Wait, what's in a quiche Lorraine?
Swiss cheese, bacon.
Oh. Keep going.
That's nutmeg.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's
Nutmeg.
Amazing though. All right, at any rate, we need to focus on this match because.
No, I'm curious. Why nutmeg? What does that add to the flavor? Is this like a Christmas dish?
I don't question. I just thank my wife when she cooks for me.
Yo, when am I getting that invite? I want some of this.
Mantis Factory just subscribed with Twitch Prime. More sub hype.
Yo, Mantis Factory, thank you so much.
Hang on a second. Ryu, my cat, just stole some of my wife's knitting. I'll be right back.
Is your cat also named Ryu? And apparently Ryu has named his cat after himself. Talk about an ego on this guy, am I right? Okay. just hear it in the background. EvilAsh, what are you doing? Why are you picking up chests? It's a funny place for the big key, though.
Yeah, I guess I forgot to mute my mic. All right.
Did you get the water bottle out?
No.
Did you actually name your cat Ryu? Is that what your Twitch username is named after your cat? Or is it the other way around?
No, it's the other way around.
Okay.
But no, we went to adopt a cat, and they had 2 litter mates in the same cage. And so it's Ryu and Ken.
Aw. Do they fight?
No.
Did you say yeah or nah?
No.
They don't fight. But
No.
their names are Ryu and Ken.
I know. Hey,
Fire.
you don't know when you pick them up. But at any rate, so EvilAsh just completing Swamp Palace. Pikapals is still in pod because no matter what you do, pod is going to be a long dungeon.
Yeah, pod is oftentimes a full clear no matter what. But it looks like he got it from the right side section, so it was bow-locked. I don't think he touched the dark maze at all, but in the switch one too many times.
Yeah, and that will troll anybody. So.
All right, and it looks like EvilAsh is going to do Ice Palace first. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard to... Obviously, Pikapals is in the lead just because of how long pod is, and it really comes down to what routing EvilAsh is going to pick once he makes it over to pod, but I'm still going to go ahead and say that this is anyone's game. Yeah. There's still time.
Yeah,
we got the G-Tower gamble, you know, we got
without
options.
a doubt. But you would have to admit, though, that at this point, given the items that we have here, Pikapals has got a decent lead. But as you were mentioning earlier, though, you're about to see EvilAsh show everybody how fast you can go through Ice Palace if you're in go mode. Not a single chest will be opened.
Not a one. And Pikapals is going to be in the dark for a little bit. It looks like... There you go. Bring out the fire rod.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
That room is awful. Whoa. Okay, that looked weird. I think what happened was he flipped them while the fire rod still had its splash damage. Because it looked like they died as soon as he flipped them.
Yeah.
I think it was cool.
So I would... I think as far as dark dungeons to go through, I think pod is probably the second easiest, because from what I understand, once you know Turtle Rock, the dark room in Turtle Rock is not hard at all. But Meyer, of course, being the worst of the Dark World dark dungeons to do.
I don't know. It depends. I mean, that first room in Meyer is kind of annoying, but like doing Turtle Room without Fire Rod is probably the worst.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Especially when you only have green mail and one row of hearts.
So EvilAsh is already pretty much too cold stare. So
yeah, the thing is, not having the flute makes traversing the world a little bit longer. But for both players.
Yeah, no flute required, since Misery Mire is a pendant dungeon, and that's our...
Say bye to Cold Stare.
Yeah.
Butter Sword on Cold Stare is the best. That boss sucks. Oh, we got the banana hat from Cold Stare.
How did we miss that? See, this is what happens when we start talking about, my cats.
What do you mean, how did we miss that? He just got it. From
Did he just get it?
Yeah.
I thought we had missed it.
Nah. So it was in its vanilla dungeon.
Right.
What are the odds?
Vanilla location, but everyone loves the banana hat. So EvilAsh is going to head to pod, and he's not that far away from it either. While Pikapals is going to turbo through... at least I thought he was going to turbo through Ice Palace.
Grabbing that ferry.
Yeah, grab the ferry.
So yeah, really, it's going to come down to what routing EvilAsh decides to do in pod, because some players, some wacky players, like myself, will go for the Dark Maze section, hoping to find the big key there. We know that the big key, I believe, was on the east side of pod, the bow-locked section.
Yeah.
So let's see what he ends up doing.
I usually route that side first. It's probably wrong because it's what I do, but...
I mean, the right side, oftentimes, like 75% of the chests there are going to be small keys.
Right.
But you never know, that one that one chest ends up being something useful, like a big key. Alright, we got that Ice Palace Bomb jump.
Everyone's favorite.
It's pretty fun. Almost as fun as the hammer jump. Hammer jump is the best. I still do it, even in rando races, where it's not even really necessary. It's good practice if you run NMG to get that, to just do it anyway.
We'll see how EvilAsh decides to route, and it looks like, he is going left side. Nope, wait. Yeah, well, he's certainly not going right side, so.
Okay. Yeah, he's probably thinking that big key's gonna be in the dark maze. Which I feel like more often than not it is. It just so happens to not be there this time. And without enough small keys, unless he gets some more here, he's gonna have to do a bomb jump or hammer jump. So. Alright, let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, he's still kind of got the first hit. Pikapals needs to be really careful. I think you get touched by him. I think it does 4 hearts.
I think it's 4 as well. I just know the cold stare hits like a truck. So.
I'm curious why he didn't go for the easier strat to lock him in the corner. But you do you. I'm just commentating. I'm not the one playing. I don't know. Yeah. Pikapals picking up his last crystals as well as the banana hat, so he'll be heading up to Death Mountain, and we finally see how big of a difference both these players are going to be from each other.
Right. So, chat's kind of ahead of us here, Will, but...
yeah, they don't need us.
Yeah, they don't even need us. And we'll say it.
They already know what's going on, so where do you think it's going to be? I don't think numbers really tell enough information. We need, like, specific locations.
Yeah, I'm going to say right side in the 4-chest room, top right chest.
Ooh.
There we go.
I'm going to raise you.
Uh-oh.
That same room, I'm going to go bottom... No, I'm going to go top left.
Okay.
So... watch, it's going to be like first chest on the left side.
Like I say, the odds are that we're both wrong, but hey.
It's pretty good odds.
And Pika, next slide, please.
Oh, this is my favorite slide. Oh, no, go back. Oh, well, no, this one's good too. Now, I actually like this routing a little bit better because, yeah, normally it's faster to go the T-Rock, go the Light World in the East Death Mountain and then get to the Dark World from T-Rock, but you have to deal with more dead rocks when you do that.
No, God.
And that's
Not
the last thing
rocks.
players want to do, is deal with more dead rocks.
No, anything but the dead rocks, man.
And especially since they didn't even touch T-Rock. It's probably just slower that way, so.
I do like, what the hell's happened? Hey, just subscribed for 5 months in a row. Sub hype, thank you much.
Ooh, double hearts on the right side, so we'll probably not be seeing a right side gamble.
Nope.
Alright, everybody say goodbye to Bob. Bye, Bob.
Goodbye, Bob.
I'm
I
glad he's
hardly
dead.
knew you.
I wish he would die more often.
I'm gonna miss him so much.
I'll never forget that one-hit KO game I played. Bob killed me twice. He got his revenge. Never forget-y.
Oh, there's a fairy, yeah, so that's very nice.
That's very nice, yeah.
Particularly in Ganon's Tower.
So picking up blue mail and a fairy. So the biggest concern we had were safeties, and we just got 2 really good ones.
Yep. So Buttersword plus silvers. Ganon doesn't stand a chance.
Nah. Alright, EvilAsh heading into Helmassar. Now, I'm curious. I wonder if EvilAsh... I mean, at a time like this, I wonder if EvilAsh thinks he's behind or not. 110 is a really good time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, he knows he did a lot of unnecessary overworld.
Right. So you've got to think that, you know, I sound like a broken record a lot, but it really does enter into people's minds, particularly at high levels of competition. You know how good your opponent is. So most of the time you have to assume, particularly when you know you made some mistakes, as you mentioned, Willard, you have to assume that you're behind.
I mean, especially with Desert Palace being accessible, and all the items you needed were from there. I'm wondering if he's going to make the right side gamble. Let's see. Rando room, what do you got? Nothing so far.
Nothing.
We might see a stupid route. I'm hoping. At this point, if he doesn't take the stupid route, it's pretty much curtains for him, for EvilAsh. But we'll see. There's still time.
Like you mentioned, he's not going to make the right side gamble, because you would have to hope that there was a key in the tile chest, and that's just not going to happen. They're not going to make that
right
gamble.
Oh, it's not Bob's chest. Let's see. 3 more chances.
Vanilla big key, possibly? And I'm not changing my prediction, but... Oh, this is so much fun with silver arrows.
What's it gonna be? It's... God, it's not here!
It's not.
That was one of the swords, tempered or mastered, so it's gotta be right side. Wow.
So it's... Maybe one of us is right, Willard.
Oh my god, Ryu. What's it? we got a good chance here of one of us being right.
I know.
That's terrifying.
It could happen.
I want you to have it. I want you to have it.
But you know, I got so much respect for you, Will. You know, you'd be fine if you had it.
Tile room would be hilarious.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Go.
Would Ash even countenance the thought of attempting tile room?
Does not look like EvilAsh is going to be making the gamble.
Yeah, no, he'd not even think
about it.
I
got it, dude.
Right!
You got it! Oh, what did I get? Oh, I got a map. Of course, well, I got a burrito, so, you know, it's a win-win situation, to be honest.
It's true. So, Willard, you got the bow early on in the game. I got the big key. I think the entire chat is going to round the 2 of us up and burn us together.
It sounds about right. You know, it's fine. We put up a good fight.
That's right.
But yeah, at this point, it looks like EvilAsh, unless, well, no, he's killing the Stalfos, so he's probably going to take the safe route. And yeah, it's pretty much, that's game, guys. It's pretty much game. I can humor all I want, but this is pretty telling at this point.
Yeah, there are times when you want to, you want to say, well, we've seen people fall to Ganon twice, and these things can happen, but
not in top 8.
Yeah, exactly. We're reaching the point in the tournament here where the odds of that happening, particularly when we're talking about a Buttersword silver Ganon, Pika getting the safety here.
Yeah, he has a green potion, so
yeah,
interesting choice. He must feel like he's really far ahead then.
114, and you're doing the gauntlet. Yeah, you might think you're doing pretty good.
Man, I would love to get a sub 120. That'd be the day. Yeah, when you don't have to touch Meyer or T-Rock, it's gonna make for a pretty quick seed. And Pikapals didn't even have to finish Eastern Palace either. So
not only were Meyer and Trock pendant dungeons, but you got to do ice and swamp in go mode.
That's the dream, man. That's the dream right there.
Why can't I ever get a seed like this when I'm ready? Yeah, back before they changed to back before the new version, it was like, well, Ice Rod's and Turtle Rock. So,
hey, of the 7 seeds I've done of the new logic, twice Ice Rod's been in Mimic Cave. So.
Oh wow.
And I did a race right before this where I gambled on it being in there again. It wasn't there. It cost me like 4 places, but it's like, I don't know. I just wanted that go mode at like 40 minutes. Would have been glorious.
But isn't that the way, if you're designing the randomizer, isn't that the way you want it, so that your players can never really game the logic?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a huge difference between this version and current version. You can kind of figure out what's going to happen. But current logic, it's like, I don't know where this could be.
That's
this
right.
could be literally anywhere.
That's right. It could be anywhere.
I wonder if EvilAsh is going to tile room it up. Nah, he knows better. That is always unless you're just a crazy person, that's always the last thing you check. It's tile room.
Right. And particularly, earlier on in the tournament, maybe you would have made that play, but you're at 116. You're in Ganon's tower.
No dot guns yet.
Yeah, you're not going to make that gamble.
So Pikapals finishing off Moldorn 2. Will he check the last chest? I can't imagine why he would. And we got a compass.
But he does anyway. I can imagine why he would either. What else could you possibly want at this stage? Maybe red mail, but they don't need it.
The memes. They do it for the memes.
The memes are important. Very important.
As long as if we don't talk about it, it'll just go away. That's how it works, right?
Of course.
That's why we just said the last chest. It's not a real... It doesn't have any name behind it. It's just a chest.
No, it's just a chest.
It's just the last chest.
Just like any other one.
Pikapals a shovel?
He's gonna dig Aghanim's grave after he kills him, so...
Oh, that looks like some hard tile right there.
Do you know how awesome that shovel is?
You can dig through that. Can we get some progressive shovels, please?
Nice triple.
Pika, why? What are you doing to that poor old man? Not the best Aga 2, but at this time, I feel like nerves are starting to get to you.
Yeah, and anytime you get a triple, you can't say it's a bad Aga 2.
That's true. That makes up for it. Like, I could do a 10-cycle Aga 2, but if the last one's a triple, then I'm in.
That's right.
It's like, don't worry, guys. I got a triple. It's fine.
So no interesting quotes from Ganon this time. No barbacoa burrito or anything like that.
What's that word again?
Barbacoa.
Barbacoa? Is that how you pronounce it? Okay,
Yeah.
I never knew how to pronounce it. So I just didn't. I said barbecue. No, I didn't actually say that.
Run with Day, subscribing with Twitch Prime.
Yo!
Sub-hype.
No! Alrighty. Moving on to phase 3.
And he's still
got that
pulling
shovel
out
out.
the shovel.
Very, very curious. Ooh. Oh, Pika.
Takes a hit.
Pika, why?
Yeah.
sometimes you can actually freeze him on that first frame, right as the last phase starts. So maybe he thought he got it.
Oh, misses the first shot. He could have had a double there.
Oh, don't get a double here.
Ooh.
And there you have it.
But he almost did a dive.
That's fine. You just gotta hold up. No big deal. Oh, but guys, you know what stinks? You missed that sub too. That sub 120. He could have had a sub 120.
It could have been a contender.
It could have been a. So there you have it. That's your game 1 winner with a time of 1:20:08. Congratulations, Pikapals.
Really nice time too. And
Yeah,
Ash is going to have a time that is nothing to sneeze at either.
Gesundheit. Preemptive Gesundheit. Amazing stuff. Wow.
So Pikapals now goes up one game. Game 2 will be as soon as my schedule pulls up, because my computer doesn't like me sometimes.
Did you name your computer after yourself?
No, I did not. Alright, so game 2 for these guys is currently not scheduled. However, tomorrow at 3 p.m. we will have game 3 of Mike V versus Christos Owen. On Friday at 9 o'clock, we will have Wolfie83 versus ACMLM. And their game 2 will be Saturday at 6 p.m. All of those matches will be right here on Speed Gaming.
And then all of a sudden the Guile theme starts. I feel like that would have been fitting right there at the end.
Well, Guile's theme does go with everything.
That is true. Same with Space Jam. It just kind of works.
True.
We haven't heard from Pikapals yet. I don't know if they would be able to come in for an interview or not. We'll just sit and wait for a little bit while we talk about EvilAsh's Mega 2. Let's see how this goes. Beautiful setup.
But
I'll play the Guile theme from Smooth McGroove. It's a good one. I highly recommend it.
But pretty much everything Smooth McGroove does is
No doubt. Thank you, Ryu. I never would have said that.
Nobody
or even considered that.
I mean, we've got a vocabulary.
He says the things we're all thinking for us, so we don't have to say it or think it.
That's right.
Alright, EvilAsh going in for his Ganon fight.
And he's gonna finish probably just over 125, maybe under 125. Oh wait, he's got butter. Probably under 125.
Yeah. Pikapals is going to be joining us for an interview in a second. And by a second, I mean a minute. 60 seconds.
He said, yeah, he did say just give him a minute. So, do we need to start the countdown right now?
Put it up on screen.
That's right. Put the countdown up on the screen. Guys out in the truck, get on that right now. How many bonks do you think Pikapals would have?
I don't know, 100? Less than 10? No, I didn't really see that many.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Ooh.
Hey, let me just go ahead and remind everybody, follow these guys here on Speed Gaming, EvilAsh, and Pikapals. Follow Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2, and shout-outs to Emma, a.k.a. Metatron, our tracker for this evening. That is such an important job that is seriously, a whole lot more difficult than you think it is.
It's so nice when the commentators don't have to track as well, because then we can just focus on talking about Chowder and other off-topic things.
That's right. Yeah, particularly when you put the two of us together, Will.
There you have it. EvilAsh finishing with a 1:24:10. Very close race. Just about a 4-minute difference. Wowzers. Good work from both of them. Let's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
No, seriously,
Okay.
that was well played on both sides. Just a little bit of couple routing errors, I think, by EvilAsh. But other than that, just great execution by both of our players.
All right, we're gonna pull in Pikapals. Pikapals, congratulations on your game 1 victory. How you feeling?
Hey, thanks. Feeling pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty free seed.
Yeah, it's nice.
What were your It was funny because I said they should go to Desert Palace as soon as possible, sooner than later. Because once you open up all the Dark World, it's like, well, that gives me a lot of options. But at least Desert Palace is a crystal dungeon, and we know that there's a mushroom on the ledge, so that also kind of makes it a little bit more appealing. So, what point in the run did your decision say, "Hey, I should go do that first"? That kind of sealed it, so to speak.
Yeah, I was considering it strongly. Like, even as I was heading to Village of Outcasts for the first time, I was like, I got this book, I just need to find out what that mushroom is.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was pretty early on, I was like, I should probably head to Desert.
Yeah. It was kind of interesting. You guys pretty much all made the exact same choices prior to Aga Tower. EvilAsh was just slightly ahead of you, probably because you went ahead and finished Armos off. I'm assuming in case it was going to end up being a pedestal required seed.
Yeah, so
Or you
I like to
miscounted.
take a gamble. I like to take a gamble on these seeds, and that gamble is never open the Light World map. So I didn't know if it was a green pendant or not.
Oh,
I had
that
to
is a
make sure.
very interesting gamble.
Like, half the time, by the time you get to the Dark World, you open it up and there's 3 pendants, and you're like, oh, I didn't really need to look at the Light World map.
Mm-hmm, true.
It's just, few seconds time save, you can get there. It helps.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. How about that Ice Rock Cave? Did you like that one?
Not really.
What were you expecting there? Were you expecting to get like the cape to go do Fire Rod Aga Tower?
Yeah, cape. I was hoping for boots, but can't be that nice. I was actually scared it was boots because at that point I was expecting Ash would have gone to Ice Rod Cave before I did.
Well, it's just the thing. It's such a low priority location, and oftentimes players only want to go there once they already have the boots, or at least the flute.
Yeah, and we got so much stuff early anyway.
Yeah.
What are the chances?
And it was crazy that this turned out to have, once you saw Pendant T-Rock and Pendant Meyer, and you're like, oh my gosh, I only need like 2 more items. Where are they?
Yeah, it's like, man, this could be like almost the same as the turning record Ash just got.
Mm-hmm. And let's talk about your menu time of 154. What?
Nice.
That's pretty insane. Amazing
Also,
job.
The red mail was on the pedestal.
Oh, go figure.
The eggplant
that could
hat
have helped.
sleeps forever.
So I should have done the other 2 dungeons just to get that. Got
Of
it.
course.
I mean, it would have helped.
Everyone wants the eggplant hat. Absolutely. So at any point, Pikapals, while you were playing through that seed, knowing you're up against the number 1 seed in the tournament, did you feel that you were ahead for most of the game, or did you were you worried that Ash was ahead of you?
No, especially after Aga Tower, I felt like he would probably ahead of me. Like, I knew I did Desert a little early, but I wasn't sure if he would have gone straight there either.
Well, let's ask him ourselves. Here he is.
Hey.
Howdy, EvilAsh. GG. How you feeling?
Hello. Like I made some bad choices, that's for sure.
Not bad choices, just not the right choices. It's that the trip to Catfish was a bit of a time loss. And,
Yeah. It was both halves of the game kind of we're talking about. You know, the first half was finding the sword, and then the second half was obviously finding the hook shot.
Yeah.
And putting off desert as long as I did. I thought about it for a minute, but I was like, I got all this dark world to explore too, so I'll do that first.
Yeah, and Catfish is usually a good spot for finding the hookshot. I don't know why, but that just seems like his kind of item that he has sometimes, relatively often. I was telling Pikapals that both you guys did the exact same choices in the Light World before finally hitting up Ice Rod Cave and finding the Butter Sword, which was pretty funny. Imagine if I was saying, imagine if it was like instead like the Master Sword or the Cape or something. Because Butter Sword makes Agate Tower super easy, but
I mean, we probably both had silver arrows by that point anyway.
oh
It's
yeah,
not
that's a good
that
point.
much harder.
Actually, yeah, you both did. So there you go. But yeah, so do you guys have you guys scheduled your next race yet?
No, not yet. We're going to
Because-
talk about it.
Well, quite frankly, gentlemen, I think the
Don't-
chat wants you guys to do
don't
game
listen to
2 right
chat.
now.
Don't listen to chat.
I mean, I saw what happened the last time EvilAsh did 2 games in one day. Got a super fast seed and super trolley seed, so I don't know about that.
I'd stick around to call game 2. I'm just saying. And possibly I would have talked to Feasel, and Feasel said it would be supportable if we did game 2. I'm just saying. I mean, it's just a suggestion.
Don't do it. Think about your choices. Sleep on it.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to decline, unfortunately.
No, seriously. I'm putting the pressure on, but I completely understand. Responsibilities, I got it, come in the way. But I just figured I'd hype everybody up for a second.
Well, we look forward to your all's next race. I mean, this was a pretty free seed. Hopefully we'll get something. What do you guys want? Do you guys like free seeds, or do you want these complicated ones? I don't know.
They
that
can
a dumb
both be
question?
fun in their own ways.
Yeah.
Like sometimes the super complicated ones are just fun to puzzle through.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, if you get like the freest of seeds, then you know that your opponent is more than likely going to also have an easy time getting through it. While more complicated ones with single items being in a weird location can make for, huge gambles that pay off. So
Yeah, so those free seeds worry me because I still feel like I'm probably in the lower tier of execution left in this tournament, which is mostly just saying that everyone else in the tournament is amazing.
that's top 8 for you.
Yeah,
But hey,
without a
you
doubt.
made it here, so we take those. Well, amazing run, guys. Thank you so much for letting us commentate. If you have any final words for our viewers.
And I guess we'll take that as a no.
I guess not.
Well, gentlemen, again, I will echo my my broadcast partner's sentiments here. Amazing race to watch. Both of you guys are true killers at this game at this point of the tournament, and amazing race to watch. Great race to call. Looking forward to seeing game 2 from you guys. Remember to follow EvilAsh and Pikapals here on Twitch. Follow Speed Gaming 2 here on Twitch, and remember all of the Link to the Past randomizer tournament action we got coming your way this weekend. So I am Phantom Ryu, signing off for the evening, and my commentary partner was the inimitable Willard J. Bradley.
I'm still alive. I'm still here. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to follow my boy Phantom Ryu. He put up a good show. And you can follow me too. It's cool.
Yeah,
But yeah,
follow
follow everybody. And we'll see you again real soon for the next one.
and follow Emma too, a Metatron.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
All the follows.
See you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.